Hey dude, we're gonna go to space. Do you have your stuff packed? Okay, well we'll be, yeah. Take your time, yeah. Hey man, we're about to blast off in T-minus 5 minutes. I'll see you on the ship, okay? Nice, bye. Space, the final frontier. I was still wearing the backpack, so I had to take that off. What would I bring to space? Wow, what a question. First off, I want to share what Google says that you should bring to space. Tools and instruments. Condensation prevention. Condensation. Food and water supplies. Blah, blah, blah. Exercise equipment. Like, I don't want to bring that, but if I guess that's important because of muscle and stuff like that, then sure, but someone else has to bring it, so then I can bring the amount of my stuff that I want to bring. Then I would show up with like a, what do you call it? Shake weight. They'll be like, that's not doing anything. Hygiene items, of course. You don't want to stink in space. Stink in space. Coming to a theater near you. Stinky in space. Will they find true love in space when they're both stinky? Medication, first aid supplies, personal items for psychological well-being. I would say my cat, but he's an orange cat and he's a gremlin. His name is Gizmo, so I don't know if I want to bring him in space. I'm so sorry to him, but he would just be a bit of a nuisance. I'm just keeping it very real. Appropriate clothing. My tube tops. I'm gonna be walking around that ship like Winnie the Pooh. No pants, just socks. Shirt that doesn't fit quite right. Yeah, we're gonna be Winnie Poohing it down at the Winnie Pooh. Hey guys, we're flying right over Winnipeg. We Winnie Poohing? Waste management. Are they talking about like bathroom stuff? Because what else are you gonna do with it? They have to launch bathroom out in space. The bathroom is in space. You're out there floating on a toilet. What's that? Shitter's outside. Yeah, you have to open the pressurized cabin to get out there. Shitter's right out there. Yeah, if you just take a left and then you go down to where there's you can't miss it too. Shitter's right outside. You float away on a toilet. Sad. So those are the things that Google says to bring, and that's cool. But now I'm gonna tell you what I want to bring. All right. First thing on my list, I put a gun. My reason was because of aliens. And it's like, if they're an alien, is a gun gonna do it? You know, I don't think so. Maybe I shouldn't bring that. But I did put flamethrower. So if I could sneak that on with my shake weights. But then again, here's the thing. We're assuming that these aliens are bad. I kind of feel like they're not. I feel, and I'm going to be very vulnerable. I think that aliens are real. I said it. Don't shoot the messenger. Well, you can't because I'm the one who brought the gun. Maybe it's us, you know? Maybe it's us. No, I'm not wearing something different and this isn't a different day. Other things that I would bring to space. Hoops. I said the same thing about the bunker. I would bring hoops, shoot off of everything. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'll show you. Made it. Put hoops on everything. So you play a little game wherever you're at. And if aliens come along, they can play a little game too. I put magnets. So magnets, quote, so my shit doesn't move. I don't know what I'm imagining. Like this, I almost said plane, that this ship is like half gravity, half no gravity. Gravity. Oh, I put the sticky hand thing. It just feels like that would be fun to have in space, mostly because you have like the windows, you know? And I would just like to take it and be like, whoop. Did you ever, when you were little, my mom would always let me get those like at restaurants or, you know, like a vending machine. And I don't know why, because I always did the same thing with them, but she, for some reason, still let me get them. Like she didn't learn her lesson because every time I would get a sticky hand, as soon as we got home, I would be like, and I would just go, and it would just stick to the ceiling, just, you know, And my mom go, Haley. and then, you know, she couldn't get it down. I couldn't get it down. And then when it finally did come down, it would leave like a oily handprint on the ceiling. And she still let me get them. So, oh, like I said, for the bunker, cans. I have to bring cans. We need canned food. But then again, you know, there's a weight limit to what all we can bring. So probably can't bring that many cans. What if we open the can? Here's an idea. Listen to this. We open the cans on Earth. We open all the cans on Earth, pour them into bags, okay? The contents of the can, put them into vacuum seal bags, flatten them out, vacuum seal it. Then you can bring like 5 cans of beans in one bag, vacuum sealed, onto the ship. Boom. Easy. Done. Hold on. Sorry, just a second. Hold on. Hello? NASA? You heard about my can idea? Did you hear about the sticky hand idea? Yeah. They said they think it's genius. They said we've never heard such a good idea. Yeah. Okay. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Post-it notes. Because again, gravity may or may not be happening in this ship. Gravity! But post-it notes to put on stuff. I use a lot of post-it notes in general, because I need to write things down a lot. But with, God, like they're gonna come into my room and it looks like Memento. They come in, they're like, what? I'm just like, hey guys, what's up? Yeah. No, you have to write all of it down every day that we're up here. Hold on. Day 92. They found out about my post-it notes. What is Memento? Reese's. I'm bringing Reese's, like the full cup, you know what I mean? Because they're just my favorite. And I prefer them chilled. And so having them in space would be great if it's already cold. Side note, does anyone, when you eat Reese's, okay, so say that you eat Reese's like myself, do you take a bite, like a fourth of it, you know, you break it into like quadrants, take a bite and then just, you suck on it. I find this method really brings out the most flavor and the nuance within those notes. Climbing gear, not for climbing, mainly just, you know, to sort of harness yourself depending on the room you're in within this ship and if there's gravity or no gravity. Gravity. Oh, and too, when you want to go out to the shitter, just like put the thing on, you know, the harness and stuff and be like, okay, reel me out. Reel me out. A bedazzler to just bedazzle stuff because I've always wanted to do that and I've never done it. And so I just thought, you know, if you're in space and if you're bored. And lastly, I said a gift bag for the aliens. Lanolips. I've been using this a lot. So good. Anyway, for the gift bag, I mean, you can put whatever in it. Some snacks that we eat on Earth, candy, stuff like that. Maybe a nice candle. I don't know if they do that, but maybe. Some cozy socks. It's space, you know. It's cold. Some of our dirt. I want to give them some of our dirt. If that's okay to do. I don't know if that would be wrong for me to do that. Like if NASA was like, you gave them our dirt? What? What the heck? Do you know what they're gonna do with that? And I would just go, I don't know. I just wanted them to have a little piece of our planet because I care about them. Cause really, I care about them. I like to think that if I were in trouble, they'd care about me too. And I welcomed them. I was hospitable when they came to my ship, okay? And I said, come on in. Take your shoes off at the door, but come on in. Got you a gift bag. Oh, a Minion keychain. Put that in the gift bag and just don't even say what it is. Just, you can show them everything in the gift bag, but skip that and it's just in there. And I put that because I have a Minion keychain. Hold on. Look at that. There it is. Yeah, that's my Minion keychain. You know, and I don't mean to be that person, but I don't care. I think Minions are so funny. whatever. I made fun of them for a long time, and I made fun of people who liked them because I'm a hater, you know. I watched Despicable Me a few years ago, and I was like, oh my God, they're so funny. And I kept trying to deny it. I was like, no, not. Gizzy, will you say hi? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? So this is who I'm not bringing to space with me. But also he's too cute. He's too cute. And if the aliens ended up being bad, of course I would defend this little boy with my life. But I would rather him not be there and not get, hurt in the first place. Yeah. Yes, are you mommy's gremlin? Right? Ah! Ow! Shoot! Shitters. Hey, shitters outside. Don't have to guess the color of my underwears. Shitters. 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 Shitters in the night. Exchanging glances, what were the chances?
Gravity.